Yo, what's up, my YouTube and Instagram family? This your boy Berto checking in with another conspiracy video, guys. Hope everybody's been doing good today. So, um, I don't know if you guys know, rapper Tekashi 69 new song "Trolls" came out is #1 on the billboards this week. Um, Even with all these click things, these a lot of these companies trying to blackball him, not playing his music on the radio, not putting his music on playlists and things of that sort. He still finished #1 on the billboards, and of course, him and Nicki Minaj have been celebrating it, things of that sort. I've been telling you guys, 6ix9ine is a puppet that cannot be blackballed, and the elites that are controlling him and his label are gonna make sure that he's successful. And and if the billboards and all these other big name companies keep playing around, they're gonna end up doing something to them. And I believe that's why the billboards made sure Tekashi 6ix9ine got his #1 hit, because those elites and his record label made sure of it, and they were not gonna allow them to do what they did with his last music video and basically cheat him out of a #1 spot. I mean, his last song cheat him out of #1 spot. I'm not a fan of his music. I don't care for his music, but this guy is the ultimate puppet, whatever you guinea pig, whatever you want to call it. He is being controlled. They use him as distractions. They use him to control the public. They use him to turn the media into whatever they want, because right now he has so much clout. Whatever he does, it pretty much just takes over whatever is going on that day. And they're going to continue to use him. And they I see something in the future. I feel like they're gonna have him do something crazy and outrageous. And he pretty much sold his soul to get out of prison. Telling you guys that now. He pretty much sold his soul to get out of prison, and that's why you see him wearing wigs and things of that sort. Whenever you sell your soul, they make you do feminine things. They make you they control your lifestyle. You can't do anything, and that is Tekashi 6ix9ine right now. Before he went in, he had not sold his soul. I can tell you that, guys. Now he was just a hot, and he was doing his thing, and he cut a deal with the devil to get out. His label and the elites knew if he got out and he made he made music or whatever, he's gonna have so much control over the rap industry that he can pretty much get whatever they want done whenever he wants to get it. Whenever they want whatever they want done, they can get him to do it. And that's exactly what we're seeing. Uh, so they pretty much made him sign a contract. Basically, him selling his soul. They can tell him how to dress. They can tell him what to do, what to say, and that's what we see. That's what we're seeing happening right now. Every time you turn around, he's always had colorful hair, but now he's wearing wigs. He's pretty much looking like a girl, like a girl. And whenever rap artists start doing things of that sort, he's not doing it for clout, because he already has the clout. He's doing it because that's what his label wants. That's what they want him to do. The elites that control them and control that label, they are forcing him to do this. He's not happy doing this. You really think he wants to put a wig on his head? No, he's not doing the wig thing for clout. They're trying to how can I say this? They're trying to belittle him. They're trying to make him less of a man. And they do this to all these big name celebrities. They do it to him all the time. They try to make you less of a man, or make you feel less of a person, by making you doing things that you're not supposed to do, and it's not normal. So Tekashi 6ix9ine right now, he has been he's been doing a lot of off the wall things, and not that he wants to do it, but because his label's forcing him to do it. So you're gonna see him at some point. He's gonna have a breakdown in the future, guys, because he's gonna be very unhappy where he's at. He's gonna realize he doesn't have no control over his life. He's already living in fear already, but now he has no control because his label will not let him do what he wants to do. They tell him what to do, when to do it, who he can do songs with, who he can't do songs with. They control his life right now. They're gonna make him do shows. He's gonna be out. He's gonna have a huge breakdown, guys. And he's gonna try to get out of it, and then you're gonna hear a lot of things happening about him. They're gonna start talking about his past. They're gonna start. It's gonna be new allegations against him. So much is gonna start going wrong for him. It may be a year or two down the line, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 years down the line. But he's gonna have this breakdown, and they're gonna start making him do a lot of things that he just does not want to do. They're already making him wear wigs. Maybe we're gonna start seeing him wear clothes that he shouldn't be wearing. We might see him in a dress one day. And he always tries to make a joke of these things, but in reality, it's not a joke. This is what he's being forced to do. Uh, you know, that's why his song's gonna be number one. He's gonna continue to have number one hits because he sold his soul, and they're gonna get him to a point where he's so big that he's really comparable to nobody. And no, he's not the greatest rapper, not even one of the top 100 greatest rappers. He's not even one of the best rappers out right now. But his label and the elites made sure he has enough clout, and they're pushing him to a level that he would never be at. They helped him get out of prison. So watch out, watch them start making him do. You're gonna start seeing him do a lot of wild things that is just we're gonna be looking like, is he gay? Why would he do that? You know, what is this? What is that? Like, he's gonna start looking real suspect. Already wearing the wigs. I think next it'll be the clothes. Normally, I can say that guy has a nice dress code. He can dress really nice. But I do feel like they're gonna start making him dress a certain way, and we'll start seeing him wearing feminine clothing. We're just gonna start seeing a lot of weird things coming from him. You get it? He may start hanging around people he shouldn't hang around. You know, guys that like guys. We might see that type of thing. I just don't think he's not the same person. And now that he's sold his soul for to be this big star that he this mega star, which is what he is right now. Um, they're gonna control him, and he's a big puppet. Whatever they want done in the industry, whatever arguments they want, a lot of people that he's getting in drama and beef with, they're forcing him to do it. That's why you see him randomly calling out people all the time. Why? Because that's what they want. That's what they want. They're gonna make sure he's always in some kind of beef. Every time, every week he's gonna be in a beef with somebody new. Always gonna be in some kind of beef, and that's because his label and the elites are forcing him to do it. They're making him throw salt on everybody's name because they know that's money. That's what makes money. He's gonna continue to have number one hits. They control. They control him. They control him. And when they control him, there's nothing he can do about it. Nothing he can do. He's gonna get exposed for something that he doesn't want to get exposed for. They're gonna end up making him do something and record it, and eventually that recording is gonna get released, and it's gonna make everybody look at him differently. But there's nothing he can do about it because he sold his soul to these elites and his record label. This guy does not control his life. They control it. Think about it, guys. Why do you think he just randomly, killing things, and he gets out of prison from supposedly he was supposed to do so much time, didn't do any time really? How do you think he did it? They sat in front of him and they made him an offer. And that was it. That was that one offer. That was the only way he was going to get out, to sell his soul. Not tell on his friends. They just did that so that could be the cover-up. But in reality, he had to sign a contract. And now they have 100% control over him. And you know what's going to happen? If he ever decides to, break out of that contract and they try to tarnish his legacy, and they can't, they're either going to kill him or they're going to clone him. And you know what? They might clone him before he even tries to get to that point where he can start speaking out. And then they'll kill the real him, and you'll see the clone going around, which is not really him, acting like it's Tekashi 6ix9ine, and they really have 100% control. Guys, don't be fooled. This happens all the time. Cloning, uh, selling your soul. He is now a worker of the devil, and he has so many fans that are worshiping him. But watch what I tell you guys. He's gonna start getting exposed. You're gonna start seeing him do things that he should not be doing, and you guys heard it here first with your boy Roberto. I'll talk to you guys later.